by Charleston Electric and Air.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back up to Charlotte, where Clemson taking part in ACC Media Days today, and that includes superstar quarterback Cade Klubnik. And what a turnaround it's been for him over the course of the last year. Last season at this time, wasn't even sure if he was going to stick around as the starter for the Tigers, but he had an incredible season in 2024, and now he comes into 2025 as one of the favorites to win the Heisman Trophy. Summer Hector has more.
Kevin, as the Clemson Tigers enter the upcoming college football season, there's a lot of talk surrounding senior quarterback Cade Klubnik. Now, that's not uncommon. Usually we are always talking about the quarterback as we get ready for a season. But what is interesting is how the narrative has changed for Cade Klubnik year after year. Just a year ago, there was a lot of doubt surrounding his future. Now, he's being mentioned as a Heisman candidate this season. Clemson head coach Dabo Swinney has talked over the years about never losing faith in his quarterback.
Now it's just more of the same, because I think we can put more on him, whether it be more package type stuff, check with me type stuff, because he's a very, very smart player. He's a gym rat, and he's going to work at it. So more of the same, continuing to be elite in protecting the football and not putting us in advantageous situations, being even better when it comes to complete ownership of the system, the details, the precision in what we're doing, just being fanatical about the fundamentals.
Growth not just physically, but in his game. Last season, Cade Klubnik had 36 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. We've seen him grow in leading his team, limiting turnovers, limiting tackles for loss. Cade's teammates have seen it more than anyone.
I think every year he gets better. That's a big thing with Cade for everybody. Like, if you ain't getting better, you're getting worse. So he's grown, developed in his mind as a leader. So yeah, he definitely improved. You ask the defense, they'll say he looks a lot different.
Man, Cade Klubnik, man, that's as ready as it gets, man. I'm super excited for him. I can remember a time when everybody told Cade that he was trash, and that Coach Swinney needed to go get another quarterback, and he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he needs to hit the portal, and then he just came out, boom, now everybody trying to give him the Heisman. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just super proud of him, just, always staying true to himself and who he is, and staying level-headed, through the good and the bad, And, I mean, you ask him right now, he'll tell you the same thing, and I'm just here to do the work.
I won't forget being here a year ago and, a lot of people telling me I wasn't good enough and telling our team that we're never going to be good again and all this. And then, 365 days later, everybody's saying the complete opposite, So I wasn't listening to that then. I'm not really listening to it now. And I got faith in our coach and the people that I'm surrounded by. And I'm just trying to go be the best Cade Klubnik I can be.
Clemson Tigers open this season when they host LSU. It'll be a battle for bragging rights over the real Death Valley, but also a game that could hold pretty big college football playoff implications. One of those teams could be hoisting this national championship trophy at the end of this season. Kevin?
Thanks so much, Summer. Now, while Clemson is most likely going to be the conference favorite when the preseason polls are released tomorrow, there's no doubt who the headliner here today was, and that was Bill Belichick, taking part in his first conference media day since being named the head coach at North Carolina earlier this offseason. The 6-time Super Bowl champion head coach drew by far the biggest crowd everywhere he went today, and he lived up to the hype, answering more than his share of questions at the podium and again in the breakout room. The coach talking about the differences he's seen in the college game so far.
Yeah, well, I mean, the great thing about working with the college players is just the growth and the development that we've seen, that I've seen with them. I saw a little bit of that last year when I was at Washington with Coach Fish and Steve out there, to see how much the players improved from the spring until the start of training camp. And this year, of course, we haven't started training camp yet, but through the course of the spring, the amount of improvement that our players made in those 15 days, most of which were in pads, is something that you never saw in the NFL because we never, could wear pads in the off season.